Okay, sleep check. Yesterday, because today is, like I say, yesterday I got 5 hours plus 4, and today I got nothing. Wait, no, it's a brand new day. What am I talking about? Okay, so I'm pretty much juiced up for like the whole day. And now, oh, damn, I've got like a problem. The problem is that goal overlap. What are my goals exactly? Yeah, the whole like social anxiety thing. I gotta like solve it somehow. So I've got like a pain, right? First pain is like showing myself in general and talking, like this one, but I'm grinding it out via this thing. So yeah, through exposure therapy over time, I should get better at this thing. But I've got like another wound, which is like the local wound. The local wound is I should like turn my. I'm gonna turn my fan on just so like I can like dilute the noises and stuff, because I don't like hearing stuff. Oh yeah, on that front as well, because I've got like a problem, right? My problem is that I get overstimulated really quickly, and it freaks me out and it makes me angry, especially when with like my cat who like perpetually meows. Tell it to shut up and be quiet. It upsets me greatly. So I bought something. I bought earplugs pretty much to like lower. There's like loop shit. You know those loop, quiet and whatever. Well, I bought knockoffs because knockoffs are just. I looked into it. Loop, loop dream, loop quiet. You name them. There's nothing unique about them in terms of engineering. It's straight up. It uses the same old tech as like everything else. The engineering isn't unique. There is nothing special about it. So essentially, it can be mass produced, and it did get mass produced, and I found it, so I bought it. Simple as that. So I'm gonna try them out, see if it helps out. It should help out because I have got s- audio sensitivity, so lowering decibel should like help out. And why did I talk about that? I forgot already. Talking about the earbuds because of sleep, A, B, overstimulation, and man, I forgot entirely. I don't know why I shared that. Yeah, I don't know why I talked about that, but like, yeah, original point was like social anxiety, right? So grind it out via doing this and posting, and then the local pain by like going outside pretty much. And to go outside, I gotta be comfortable. So I've got like nicer clothes and stuff. So there's that. The Uniqlo uploads, yeah. Specifically, I realize now I need like dry X, not the airism stuff. But I also got linen. I'm gonna try it linen. I've got linen. I'm gonna try it out today. See how it goes. See how it performs. And then afterwards, with like my local like pain, look into like gyms and activities, bouldering, whatnot, to like expose myself to like locals and stuff. Because maybe they aren't so scary. I think yeah, when you simplify it, it's essentially just like a general fear of people, a general fear of being perceived, a general fear of being existing. And to grind it out and to raise thresholds is to simply uh, list down the tangible difficulties and then doing them. So like if fear of heights, just go stand on top of tall things and stuff. Like I recall many years ago, people with fear of heights, they work construction and then they just lose it, the fear, because they just get exposed to heights perpetually. So they get desensitized. So yeah, it's just a game of desensitization. So I desensitize myself with my fear of being perceived and showing and like talking and stuff and doing all of this by like recording and uploading this and just shooting out into space. It should, in theory, work, right? It should desensitize me, right? No, yeah, it has desensitized me because I started this, you know, a year ago. And then now, after a year of, you know, year of data, I've come to learn that I've got a unique pain when it comes to local attention. I don't like interacting with locals. There's a language gap, and they're often mean and hostile, or something. Yeah, they're just bad. Okay, simple as that. They're either neutral and they don't care, or they're just hostile. That's lose lose. There's no winning. It's never like pleasant and beneficial. It's always neutral or hostile. No in between. Unlike with like global people, where like it can be either really positive, neutral, or man, you know what? Yeah, or yeah, or negative. So like there's kind of like two outcomes. It's like a net gain. But when it comes to locals, it's like net nothing and net loss. So it's unfavorable. Man, tracking my sleep was good because now it means I shouldn't be sleeping today. And yeah, I'm thinking of like getting a bike and stuff so that I can like get around the city more better. And then like checking out bouldering and like gym and like activities and stuff. Like maybe I could like join the running stuff. No, I won't because like I don't want to shred my shoes and I already walk a lot. And I was considering like making like an account that specifically, grinds out local attention because the algorithm is local, so I think I can just just blindly post, and since the algorithm will favor local traffic, then I'll effectively get like a bunch of like local engagement, and then from there I can like expose myself to locals and like over time get better. That's what I think. But that's kind of technically what I did, a year ago. It didn't end well. So man, yeah, it's always just either net neutral or just net negative. Like I remember being called like how amusing, like I'm some sort of like clown for them, toy for like entertainment. They didn't even give shit, or like they would like DM because it's like cheap, I guess. So do it. There's no conviction, so they can just like say whatever the fuck they want. And most of my DMs are just like mostly just like, oh hey, like you look good, or like you should do this. Like it's all just like aesthetic based, and just want them to like leave me alone. Like, oh, you look better with like a haircut or whatever. Like thanks, I guess, but like that kind of isn't like if I make like a 10-minute upload with like me talking about like my getting over my fear of being perceived and stuff. Why is your first instinct to just say that hey, you would look better if you do this thing that I want you to do? Like, I would prefer it if you just left me alone. Because you clearly just your interest does not align with mine, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Sorry, I'm like playing something because this is like part of my daily stuff to do, and I'm also thinking about like what happened before, because I gotta analyze, right? Because I can't just like keep running away if like I hit like triple digits, man, triple digit followers and like some engagement here and there, and it freaked me the fuck out because they're too local. I don't like that. But like, yeah, now I'm like, theses, antitheses, synthesis. So my synthesis is like that I need to also desensitize myself to local attention, not just like broader attention. So I have to like create like a plan for it. I'm never gonna say hello or hi to like anyone local though. Do keep no, never. They don't speak English, but it maybe it will work if I just like allow proximity, I guess, and like participate in some community stuff. I guess I don't know. That's kind of the thesis, right? Desensitization. Don't overcomplicate. Desensitize, sensitize, desensitize, and you desensitize by exposure. So you just gotta find ways to expose yourself. Simple as that. Yeah. So yeah, gym, bouldering, running. I'm really interested in swimming. I like swimming. Maybe I should swim. I don't know where to swim though. I kind of want to like, you know, something close by. And man, there's also gonna be some shit ass upkeep as well. So like, I have to like think of the upkeep. Do I really want to do that? Maybe I could like go at it like once a week. Sound like though like it's a good idea to like swim every day, right? Maybe at least like once a week. Like yeah, it's kind of where I'm at in terms of like my anxiety. I'm like mapping things out, and my mapping right now is that for my general social anxiety, the YouTube grind is what will desensitize me, and that I have identified that I have a local problem, and that I also need to like grind exposure therapy. I need to like grind out and develop and desensitize myself. Fuck, why is it hard to talk again? Like when did I last upload? Man, I don't really talk like outside of like when I like do these uploads and stuff. So maybe I'm like deteriorating when I don't like upload daily. That's kind of like the thing, right? If I upload daily, then I won't. Then I'll get like what you call that conditioning. I guess I'm losing conditioning because I'm not uploading daily. There we go. Okay, overall conclusion. In my journey to like deal with this social anxiety shit, agoraphobia, whatever. My answer is desensitization, and I'm desensitizing myself via YouTube, and then I have identified a local one, and then gonna desensitize myself to local fears by you know going out and doing participating and stuff, and then by year 5, I don't know, within the next 5 years, pretty much, it should be like all Gucci and shit. Like I won't freak out if like people. I won't freak out if I exist. Fuck, man, this is hard, but that's kind of the point, right? Maybe I'm also like distracted, but yeah, I learned already. Like just do it. All right, 10 minutes. That's the goal, right?